Well, good evening, everyone, and it's my pleasure to be here today with my good friend, Peggy Hendon, who is the president of the League of Women Voters of Tarrant County. Peggy, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
It is our great pleasure to present this proclamation on this historic event. The proclamation reads as follows: whereas the bold, courageous, and powerful women who fought for the ratification of the 19th Amendment to the United States Constitution on August 18, 1920, deserve special celebration by the City of Arlington on this 100th anniversary. Whereas on March 26, 1918, a bill permitting women to vote passed in the Texas House and Senate, and Governor William Hobby signed it into law. And whereas on June 28, 1919, the Texas legislature voted to ratify the 19th Amendment, the first Southern state to do so, winning women the right to vote in national elections. And whereas it took 14 months until August 18, 1920, when the required 3/4 of all states had ratified the federal amendment, and 8 days later, on August 26, 1920, the United States Secretary of State Bainbridge Colby declared the law in effect. And whereas the 19th Amendment did not guarantee suffrage of all women, including Native Americans, who did not gain the right to vote until 1924, Asian Pacific Islander Americans in 1952, African American and Latin Americans in 1965 and 75, and with the passage of the Voting Rights Act. And whereas the League of Women Voters of Arlington, Texas, officially chartered on May 16, 1981, and led by President Joyce Morgan, is now a unit of a larger League of Women Voters of Tarrant County, which has a mission to empower voters and defend democracy and a belief in the power of women to create a more perfect democracy. And whereas women have served on the Arlington City Council since 1972, when Martha Walker served District 5, and since then 17 others have served on council, which currently includes 4 women: Sherry Capehart, myself, Victoria Farrar-Myers, Helen Moise, and Barbara Odom Wesley. And whereas the fact that today women are active in local, state, and national government and are running for office in unprecedented numbers reminds us that we follow in the footsteps of those resolute suffragettes. Now, therefore, on behalf of Mayor Williams and behalf of the Arlington City Council, I do hereby celebrate the 100th anniversary of the passage of the ratification of the 19th Amendment, honor its role in promoting the core values of our democracy, and reaffirm our desire to strengthen democratic participation and to inspire future generations to cherish and preserve this historic precedent. Peggy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having us. We are really honored.
And you know what? You and I both stand on the shoulders of giants.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.